Welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Today, we're backtracking, but only briefly. So, yeah, we get it, you're traveling.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Hello, they coming. Alright, so let's go back to the Deliverance hideout, because some guy wants an armlet here, so we're gonna go find it. So, let's take a walk through here. In this general spot, there is... boxes. No. There is a fancy zombie. I believe he always spawns here, even though spawns can change. So, let's just go through this fight. This guy's got the Lima armlet. This is our target. He's the strongest, but he is one of the more EXP zombies, so... not bad to kill him. And there we go.
I read that as lime armlet, and I think that's because the text was green.
This is a very tasty armlet. Unfortunately, it is less tasty now because it has been on the arm of a dead person. Now, was this actually like King Lima or one of his ancestors that we just killed? Are we grave robbing? Or is that like one of the other noble zombies who stole Lima's armlet and was just wearing it?
I mean, we're grave robbing no matter what. This is a grave and we're robbing it.
Oh, yeah. But are we robbing a robber is the question.
I like to think that's the king because I want to steal directly from the nobility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just killed Celica's dad a second time. That's fucking King Lima the Fourth, I think. Whatever he is. Whatever he is, he's now double dead. And we have his armlet because some researcher wanted it. So yeah, pretty much the only zombie here that can do anything is the one with the armlet, and even then, that's kind of debatable. The rest of them are far lower level by this point. I guess it hasn't been that long since the Deliverance hideout, but it's been long enough that you're not going to be earning much experience here. This is all just chump stuff. Look, Cliff can materialize a staff now. He is beyond this early game dungeon. If he starts levitating, then you'll know you're screwed.
Man, that was too easy.
Alright, so yeah, easy enough fight. Clive and Gray are so close. Alright, that's done. Let's go back to the castle. So yeah, no new conversations here. So let's just talk to Scholarly Man. Well, there was a zombie that was there that wasn't before, and now I've got the armlet. Yeah. It sure does. Anyway, I killed him again. He was a zombie, by the way, just so you know. I don't know if you care about the ethics of the undead, Scholarly Man, but you know what? I'm not in academia, so I don't have to care. Thank you for $30. Bye.
Listen, if enough time passes, this will be our archaeology. As long as we don't get called out on it right out the gate, we're fine.
Alright, but what's the archaeologist's opinion on the undead? Actually, you know what? I've seen enough movies. They disrespect the undead. They don't give a shit. Oh, and what do you know? I didn't backtrack on the map, so now I got attacked by wizards. Whatever. Nothing happened in this fight, so I'm just gonna kill these guys. There we go. We're skipping this one completely.
What was that?
Pointless. Anyway, moving on.
A fine battle and a fine victory.
I don't know if I agree with either of those statements, User.
It was a good enough victory, but was it a fine battle? No, it was an ambush. Those are never fine. Alright, so... now, let's fight that archer up there. I thought that was, you know, one of those squads that spawns and runs across the map. No, this is a fixed battle. You do have to fight this one. I was planning on going all the way to the gate in this episode, but then I thought, no, this is going to be the main thing of the episode, because the sluice gate is actually going to be a bit of a haul, that and the that fight and the things that come after it. So we got some witches, and we've also got Gazelle, who just looks like he's somewhat related to Slade. He is Slade's cousin, and he fucking hates being Slade's cousin. Anyway, Gazelle's actually pretty tough, so we're going to want to make sure we know what his range is. And as always, the witches are going to be a pain. Sometimes it's more annoying if they teleport first, sometimes it's more annoying if they don't teleport first. Whatever's more annoying, they'll probably do it. So, first off, we've got some support conversations.
Nothing will stop me.
Unfortunately, here's Gray and Claire, but don't worry, this is the best one.
Claire! Hey, slow down!
Forgive me. I did not see you there.
Look, about the whole cajoking thing.
Cajoling. And was there some part of what I said that you failed to grasp?
Yeah, just all of it? What's the deal? What did I do wrong?
Oh, my dear Gray. Let me attempt to lay it out for you. First, what do you want from me?
I'm madly in love with you. Isn't it obvious?
You do not even know the meaning of the word. You think you can walk up to a woman and ply her with a few compliments? You truly expect her to swoon the moment you offer up your love?
Yeah, but I do love you.
No, you do not. You want me. You intend to have me. But not at the expense of your pride. You toss out kind words and I love yous without putting any weight behind them. That way, if I refuse you, you can tell yourself it was all a jape and good fun.
But that's not how I feel at all.
Yes, poor you. And what of my feelings? Do I not deserve better than these trite gambits of yours? My heart belongs to the man who takes time to know me before he loves me. Now never speak to me again.
Claire.
Just leave it.
I wish that support line just ended with Claire telling Gray to fuck off. However, this one's good.
I was gonna say, anyways, for good relationship writing.
Here's a couple that loves each other.
Clive!
Matilda! Every night I dreamt of being able to fight at your side again like this.
As did I, my love. I fear I'm so excited I can barely keep hold of my weapon. You do have that effect on me.
In that case, I hope I don't lose us the damn battle. There's no need for you to be nervous. I'll be right here. Now go forth and tear the enemy apart like the beautiful war maiden you are.
I thought you would never ask. Watch over me, my love.
My sweet, how could I do elsewise?
We get it, you fuck.
That's what Python said. Anytime he's in the room with those two, he is just the get a room guy.
He has get a room written on one of his arrows. And he just fires it in their direction every time.
So, anyway, though. The rest of this battle will just be a battle, so I wanted to mention something that I have not brought up yet because, well, I don't really have the ability to do it without, knowing programming, considering how I'm playing this. I would like to talk about Amiibo. So, you probably know what Amiibo are. If you don't, they're the little figurines that Nintendo sells, but they only sold like 5 of them, and scalpers bought 4 of them, so you probably don't have all the ones you want.
I thought Amiibos were them single-cell things.
I wish I knew something else that sounded like Amiibo to continue that joke, god damn it. I love it anytime somebody can do those jokes. I cannot recall words fast enough to do that myself.
That's that Spanish word for friend, ain't it?
So, of course, because they print money, this game did actually have amiibos of Almond Celica. And unfortunately, they didn't come with the special edition, because if they did, I would have them. Instead, all I got were these lousy pins. I mean, they're okay pins, but they're not amiibo. Anyway, though, the Alm and Celica amiibo don't have a lot of functionality outside of, the generic functionality with a lot of Nintendo games that various amiibo have, but certain amiibo have specific functionality in certain games, like Yoshi's Woolly World. There are a bunch of costumes that are based on whatever amiibos you put on the console. But Fire Emblem Echoes came out a little too late for that to really be a thing. So, for the most part, Alm and Celica really only have special interactions with this game. So, in general, in Fire Emblem Echoes, if you use, I think, like, a lot of amiibos actually give you, like, generic ghost classes, so you can give yourself an extra ally if you tap amiibos to the console. However, Fire Emblem amiibos will actually give you specific ghosts, so Lucina, Ike, let's see, Marth, and are there any others? I think Corrin's also there. That makes sense. Not Byleth, because, of course, Three Houses came out even later than this, so yeah, I think those are the characters. However, the Alm and Celica amiibo specifically can actually have the individual character stats written to them. The other ghosts will just have, stats that the game determines. However, if I were to put an Alm amiibo on the console, and then tap that again for Celica's route, I would get a Ghost Alm with this Alm stats, which is pretty cool. I actually like that function. It's tied to, a figurine that is undoubtedly stupidly expensive by now, but it's neat.
To die at the hands of worthless vermin. How shameful.
And apparently the other thing it can do is a thing I also won't be able to show off. Using Alm's amiibo, you can access a dungeon called Duma's Ordeals, and Celica will give you access to Mila's Ordeals. I have not seen these dungeons at all, for the obvious reasons of I don't have them, and I don't know how well documented they are.
Amiibo is always in that weird place where, on the one hand, you want them to do something useful because they're expensive, and it's cooler if they do something useful. On the other hand, you don't want to miss out on parts of the game because you can't find a toy.
Yeah, it's bad. I have a small collection of them, and I'm fine with that. I have the 3 amiibos based on the cool trio from Smash Bros. Brawl, so, Marth, Ike, and Meta Knight. I thought that was the coolest team back in the day, before I played Fire Emblem. Mainly because Meta Knight was there, but also the other 2 had swords, so they were also cool. But now I like that team because it's 2 Fire Emblem characters and Meta Knight. I also have Sonic and Shulk.
I always like the idea of Toys to Life stuff, but they just get too collectible.
Uh-huh.
My dream for, a Toys to Life thing is not necessarily this, but something that plays like this. Like a Kamen Rider game where you change powers by actually changing things on a belt you wear. Like a limited power set, but you have to do physical things in the real world to change between them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and real quick, the one other game Alm and Celica have specific functionality with is Fire Emblem Three Houses. The Fire Emblem amiibos for that game actually give you specific map themes. So Alm gives March of Deliverance, Celica gives With Mila's Divine Protection. That's it. Otherwise, they just give you items. They're not necessary.
Back so soon, Bakut?
Sire, I was merely...
Are the tales true? You challenged the Deliverance for sport and lost?
Forgive me, Uncle. They proved to be more skilled than I first imagined.
What a most distressing turn of events. Our own Lord Berkut, broken by a band of farmers and cowhands. Did you mean to drag your knight's honor through the dung whilst playing?
Hold your tongue. You are a servant to our house, and you dare insult Rigel's finest? It is far more sensible for clods such as you to stay cowering in your robes.
You forget that we answer to none but Duma, father of all Rigel. Though I may be a servant, it is certainly not to you. We shall see who cowers in the end.
What are you implying?
Emperor Rudolph, allow me to put your heart at ease. It is true that the deliverance is nearing the sluice gate at our border. However, it is guarded by Tatara, one of the Duma faithful's finest arcanists. And as I understand it, he has come across a most interesting toy. I have the utmost faith he will make short work of those rebels.
Sire!
What now, Berkut?
Tatara may yet fail. Permit me to take my men to the border. If the deliverance does break past the sluice, they must reckon with me. This time I will smash their puny rebellion once and for all. I swear it. You must give me one last chance.
Very well. If they try to set foot on our land, they are to pay dearly. Am I understood?
Yes, Uncle. Sire.
What silliness! The rebels will be dead long before they reach the border.
Berkut, my lord. Have you finished your report to the Emperor?
Yes. We march for the border.
Again? But we only just returned home.
It was my choice. I had to beg the Emperor for a chance at redemption. All because of that maggot. Because of him. I had to sit there while that snake Jetta spat venom at me. I will make him pay for this disgrace 100-fold.
Why, Lord Berkut, what grieves you?
Nui Baba, not you.
These halls have been dark without your unique fire to light them, my lord. I shall treasure this meeting when I return to my post on Fear Mountain. Master Jetta honors me, yet I hear he has not done the same for you. Perhaps because of your embarrassing loss at the hands of those rebel scum.
You faithful are in dire need of a lesson on how to speak to nobility.
And I am certain you would be a most fearsome teacher. Regardless, you wrong me, Lord Berkut. I merely wish to aid you.
How could you help me? All of you claw at the heels of your god while ignoring his first teaching. He wished for men to be strong, not a pack of supplicating fools.
So you do not need our power. I see. Then I pray you fare well in your battle at the border. For should you lose, well, I doubt your uncle would give you a third chance. Or is this the fourth? For all your stubborn words, you have some wisdom. You have seen what the faithful are capable of in battle. I know it. Father Duma's power is vast, and not to be looked down upon. Lord Jetta even went so far as to offer the father his own daughters. Yes, it's true. Marla and Hestia both. In turn, the father rewarded Lord Jetta with incredible magic.
His own daughters? How dreadful.
Do you see now, Lord Berkut? If you would taste of Duma's power, I will conduct the ceremony myself. Come to my abode.
Never. Victory over On would mean nothing if not won by my own hand.
So prideful. Very well. But at least allow me to give you this.
What is this? A mirror?
One filled with my sorcery. Of course, I believe you when you say you have no need for such tricks. But one day, you may find yourself cornered and without recourse. If that day comes, shatter the mirror. It shall answer your call.
I don't need such baubles.
Are you certain? Think of it as a safeguard if that helps. Something, just in case. May the tides turn in your favor, my lord.
Alright, well then. So, now that Berkut is being pranked, I think this is a good time to leave it off. So, next time we will take on the sluice gate because I'm so tired of map shenanigans. I don't want anything to happen while I maneuver Celica. Go forward, get him.